Welcome back, anglers. It's 2024. It's January 27th, and I'm on my travels again, boys, to bring a video to you. And I've got 22-hour drive. I'm driving south to Texas from Canada, so it's 22 hours. Yeah, 22 hours. That's a long old drive. So I'm in New York State now, and I'm just making my way down to Idaho, and then I'm going to go to Nashville, then I'm going to go Memphis, Little Rock, and then destination Texas. So subscribe down below, stay tuned, and this one's going to be a buffalo, and it's going to be one of the best lakes, and I've got a couple of friends meeting me on this video. So there's going to be some big buffalo coming out on this video. Stay tuned for more information on the big buff from Texas. Hey guys, I'm in Texas now, as you can see by the blue sky, and it's February, and we're off to a lake, 150,000 acres, biggest lake in Texas. Subscribe down here. Like the channel, helps us out big time to bring these videos into your inbox. Just join me. Let's go. Just got here, 5.5 hour drive across Texas. Just started unloading the gear. Getting the boat blown up. Some bait in there in the van. Here we are. Good old swim that I've been 5 times, and it's done me proud. Let's hope the next 6 days produces all set up. Fish. As you can probably see down there, you probably see them just down there. There's the rods. Van behind me, we're all set up, all ready to go. Baits in the water, 2.5 kilos of corn and 5 kilos of range cubes. So I haven't gone over the top, I've just gone a little bit light just to see what's going on. And plus I've lost the day anyway. Now it's like 4:30 now in the afternoon. I just got the baits out, so I'm only going to fish till probably 11 o'clock or something, and then I'm going to wrap for the night and then get back at first light around about 5:30, 6 in the morning, and then fish the full days. I've got to get me sleep. Been on the road for a month, so I can't fish nights and days constant. It's just too much. So yeah, done a bit of echoing, picked up a couple of fish here and a couple of fish there, as you do. Obviously probably passing fish, and hopefully, so the fish are coming from behind me here, and they're going this way into spawning bays. Water's 60 degrees, which is like spot on really, so they shouldn't be spawning yet. Another maybe 6-7 degrees, and then they'll probably start spawning. But yeah, and the water's up a little bit, but not much. It's probably up a couple of feet from last year, so nothing to worry about. I'm in the same position with the marker and the baiting on the drop off, so let's see if this pans out, and there's some passing chunks. Time will tell. So I sign back in. I'm going to chill. I'll sign back in if I get anything or any updates that you need to know. Laters. Here we go. Second take. One was this morning. It cut me off on the drop-off edge. And then this one went rattling off 4 o'clock in the afternoon. A couple of fish showing over the marker now. They're commons. I ain't seen no buffs yet roll around. Didn't weigh it. It's about 28 pound common from Texas. Guys, it's up past 10 at night. I thought I'd keep the rods out because the fish were crashing as it got dark, and they were mainly carp jumping. I've had 3 carp in the last sort of 3 hours, but they've all been small. They've all been about 16, maybe 20 pound. I didn't weigh them, just put them back. Went back in the van, and then I had the first buff bite. Nice little twitchy bite as you get on the mainline tiger nuts, flavoured fruit teller, and yeah, I can't believe it. First one out of this lake this year, and it's a PB for me out of this lake, because 59 3/4 was my PB. And the last trip, my friend had a 63 out of here, and I've just did it with a 66 on the button, no, on the button, 66 dead on. So yeah, I think it's the biggest so far out of this lake. And bearing in mind, it's 147,000 acres. There we go. There we go. Look at that. 66 on the button, on the main line. First buff bite, and she banks. So happy. Done me PB out of here. Plus it's the biggest one that I know of on a rod out of this lake so far. Look at that. That is one beast. This is the way to do it. Feet up in the van, TV if needed. Just going round, door open. Rods down there. You can see between the middle tree. Look at that, and that's what it's all about. Relaxing after a long night of hauling 20 pound commons and the big old buff. It's 80 degrees here in Texas, red hot, and at home it's about -7, -8. So happy days. This is the second morning. Last night it was just chaos. Chaos for a carp angler is always good. Yeah, I had, I don't know, I think I had 12 20s. Some might be 19, some might be 24 pound, but nothing over 23, 24 pound. Just take after take after take. Yeah, I just couldn't keep up with it. As quick as I can get the third rod back and put the pack on it, and you know, I'm fishing sort of range with a huge 6 ounce, basically, with the lead, and the pack is like 6 ounce, so it's a big old chuck. Yeah, so yeah, take after take every 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes. Every time I got back in the van and sort of laid down, bang, 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 in the dark, it just kept coming. They were crashing all over the place. It was crazy. So yeah, I had to reel in. Got to about 2 o'clock this morning, I had to reel in. I just couldn't keep going. Otherwise I'd be absolutely burnt out today. So yeah, I mean, how many carp do you need at the end of the day? So plus you see the big old buff that I had. That's what started it all off. They started crashing over the bait as it got dark. It got to about 11 o'clock last night, and then bang, the old drop back, the old buff bite. Yeah, and the old 66 pound comes hacking in. Excellent, well happy with that. But only one buff bite as far as I can see. and then it was just carp after carp after carp. The biggest is 28 pounds so far, common, but loads of scraper 20s. They were crashing around again this morning quite a lot. I stuck out about 10-15 key of range cube and 5 kilos of corn, and that sort of slows it down when you pull that bait out on the marker. It slows the bites right down, but they're crashing, like they're head and shouldering and rolling and whatever all over the bait. So they're just whittling it down and getting them into a frenzy down there, and hopefully make a bit of a disturbance down there that hopefully some big old buffs are wandering and want to push them 20-pound carp out. Not like a 20-pound carp you can sniff on, you know. I mean, it's a decent carp, but I'm after the buffs really, or even big carp. But you can't pick size. So hopefully heavy baiting will create a shoal, and then hopefully some buffs sort of come in and start bullying and start want to get amongst the feeding frenzy. So that was all cool. They're all on 4-inch traces, double huge tiger nuts, the jumbo tiger nuts, and that's soaked in Fruitella mainline. They've been soaking for like probably over a year now, and they're really condensed, like smell inside them, just to give that a little bit more of a standout on your pack. And the pack is mainly oats with a few other ingredients in it, mainly as a binder. Obviously good old cream corn, no other flavouring in it, other than molasses. I've got molasses in there as a sweet taste, with the sweet corn, the cream sweet corn in it, which is a good combination for the buffs anyway. In these lakes, they seem to like it. Got a few boats going by, as you can probably hear in the background. It's like a highway to hell of boats in the morning. They all go backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. And one cheeky boat bass angler actually went to my marker, because the marker sticks up, with a light on the top. It went to the marker and it was casting a lure at the marker. I mean, like as if the fish are sitting around the marker. Crazy. Anyway, a couple of casts, moved the boat on, because I just don't want to, obviously pick up anything. Plus, you don't want a great big boat bobbing around on top of your marker, do you? Anyway, so let's push on. So it's going to be quiet probably for another hour or two, I would have thought, because all that bait out there. Plus, as the morning gets longer, the bites stop, the activity slows right down, and it seems to slow it right down by sort of 10 o'clock in the morning, and then about 4 they start showing again, and that's when you bait up and the evening starts to come in, and hopefully we can nick 1 or 2 in the day, and in the evening hopefully it goes back to where it was. I mean, it was just hectic. I can handle one, I can handle it up to 12, 1 o'clock, but you just can't do it 24/7. I mean, I've been on the road for a month now, and fished 2 other lakes. I'm feeling okay, but I don't want to burn myself out here, because I might even be venturing onto another lake after this. Yeah, I just had a little bit of a drop back there. That all sounds cool. Fish are moving over the bait anyway, probably a liner. So it's been 80 degrees yesterday, absolutely red hot, and apparently it's meant to be 80 degrees today, but it's thick cloud, good overcast, good low pressure, so hopefully some buffs, big buffs, will move in. So stay tuned, subscribe down there, like the channel, helps out big time. Just remember, the subscribe is the one that we all need to keep these fishing videos coming in your inbox and coming to you. Right, I thought I'd just show you, there's me tigers that have been soaking in Fruitella. So I'm going to just change it a little bit. and go on the Essential IB, mainline Essential IB. I'm just going to glug up, yeah, just shake it up. This is the Impact hook bait system to enhance hook baits. So you just look at this, look at that liquid there, look at that. That's just nectar for the buffs. So you just stick it in there like that. Give that old lid a good old tight. Give it a good old shake. That's it. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at them tigers in there. Soaked up in Essential IB. Just go to your stockage in the USA that sells mainline. Get on the Essential IB enhancement system, hook bait, booster, get on it. Day 3, didn't fish last night, a bit tired. Reeled in, just chucked out about an hour ago. First bite on day 3. It's been very slow on the buffs. I've had about 22 carp to 28 pound, and this is my second buff. Didn't weigh it, it's not that big. I don't know, it might be a scrape of 30, something like that. But looking for the big girls. But very welcoming to see some buffs in the swim, and hopefully a few more to come. Here we go, after the buff. I had a small common at about 17 pound. This one goes rattling off, 33 pound. Look at that, 33 pound common. The 30s always seem to pop up sometime in this trip, in this lake. Look at that. I went over to Essential IB pack, so I've dropped the molasses and went to the Essential IB pack and picked up 3, a buff, 18, now this 30. Look at that. Happy days. Hi guys, I thought I'd just show you is the Essential IB stick mix that I've put into the pack. I've done it at Dalwallow, and it's it mixed with my CCH mix, as you probably see on the video, worked really well. I haven't got no CCH additive on me, so I've only got the Essential IB. So yeah, I've been using molasses, done well, caught fish. But you know how it is, you want to change things up and try things out. So I made up a pack on this, and I've just had the common and the buff and another smaller common this morning, 3 runs straight at once. I've just gone out and heavy baiting now, so it's going to kill it now for probably a couple of hours until they start moving on the bait again. But thought I'd just let you know, get on the mainline syrup, Essential IB. They've got other flavours in it, so check out a selection of them, try different ones, but what I found is Essential IB to be my favourite. Yeah, here she is, 52.5. Look at that big old buff. I don't know what time it is, it's probably about 8 o'clock at night on the old IB, Essential IB mainline. Look at that. That's what it's all about. get on the buffs. Here's a little update. Chilling out in the van on my bed chair. Yeah, last night there was loads of fish. I probably said on the video there was loads of fish crashing up to about 12 last night, but we only managed about 3 or 4 smaller commons, so yeah, not that good. But we have some big crashes out there. But yeah, they come in all different times. There's no pattern to it. One morning it fishes, and in the afternoon's dead, and in the afternoon, like, they jump in and you get bites, and then the night's dead. So I fished last night and it was dead completely. And this morning we nicked, I think, 3 commons, and like the good old snazzy lazzy cats as you get. We had about, well, actually one of the guys now are giving the cats to the RV next door, and he's paying for them, so happy days for that. Yeah, so nothing really to report really. It's very, very patchy. I'm sort of figuring out that I think it's the touch early. The water temperature is 60.5. It's going up very, very, very slowly. And I don't think they're moving into the spawning bays, because we're on the edge of a spawning bay. I don't think they're moving in yet. We're just getting stragglers and very small groups of 4s and 5s. Or you get like a shoulder, small commons come through, and then you get 4 or 5 commons, and then they move off. But the buffs are not shouldered up, not what we've seen, not like last year. There was a lot more bigger buffs rolling around, and they were coming from left to right, coming into the bays. But I don't think it's ready yet. I think we're another 2 to 3 weeks out from this video. So. Yeah, all we can do is chill out. Just stuck 5 key of corn and 5 key of range cubes just for the mid part of the day, and then I'm going to bait back up about 3, 4, stick another lot out there for the evening feed. But other than that, it's 24, 25 Celsius, lovely weather, warm at night, so it's very comfortable fishing. It's just that the fishing's slow. So, but as you've seen on the video, there's been a couple of chunks out on this video. So I ain't sort of gutted about what I've caught. I just ain't caught a lot of fish, but I've caught some quality fish. So yeah, it's not too sad. So again, stay tuned, and hopefully I'll bring some more information your way on the new update of what's coming out. If you want to comment below about anything about the video, or buff fishing, bait or rig sizes or hook sizes, or anything you need to know, just let me know in the comments below. Subscribe, help the channel out, helps me out big time. Like the video, and I look forward to getting back on your comments below this video. So later, boys and girls. Well, it's a long time coming for the buff. I mean, nicking little commons like, 15 to maybe 21 pound. Couple of buffs rolled over the bait this morning, but he went dead for hours and hours. Oh, you can hear him in the background. Looks like I've got to take. Hold on. first thing in the morning. The other one was 22. Had a bit of a drama with it. Had to go out in the boat and land it anyway and sort it out, but I didn't. We've got to take up the bank there, as you probably hear in the. You can hear. This is like mid-20. It's an old warrior, old long warrior. And I got another bite on the other rod. Fish are going crazy now and they're jumping all over the place. And I'm going to sign off, see if I can get amongst some more of these scaly bangers. It's £41.10. £41.10. Not too bad on the fruit teller, mainline, essence, Pro Plus, smell, soaked in tiger nuts. Look at that. Nice. Get on the buffs in the morning. This long fighting machine. It's just a scraper 20. She's a little bit fat, this one. I can't have lost count now. I think I'm on 25, maybe 26 takes now since 12 o'clock last night, and it's 12 o'clock midday now. It's been slow in the last couple of hours, just been the odd runs, but it's nice welcome, a little bit of a quiet. Because last night it was about every 40 minutes all the way through the night, just constant, and this morning it was hectic. There you go, happy days. Let's get on these buffs. Where are they? The wind's blowing. They should be moving in sometime today or early evening. Let's go. I thought I'd just do a little follow-up. Yeah, you've probably seen a couple of fish on here, but it's just manic. It's like 2 takes at once when they come. I can't keep up with it. I mean, I've been up since 12 o'clock last night. I mean, I've had an hour sleep in between bites and stuff, but absolutely nutballs. I'm on 7, what's that, 7, 8? I think I'm on my 8th day or 9th day. I can't remember now. 8th day, I think. On this lake, and the water temperature was 59.2. Now it's 65. Now it's at 65. They're going crazy. The fish are moving in a little bit more now, but I think what's here is just they're just feeding harder because the weather's just warmer. Yeah, the water temperature and the wind's pumping southwesterly right in my face here. So yeah, everything's spot on. Yeah, I've had, since 12 o'clock last night on 3 rods, I've had 29 takes. I've landed them all. Most of them, like, they're about 17 to 21, 22 pound commons, most of them. And obviously, as you see, I had that 40 buff. I had a smaller buff in the night, you know, 25 pounds, something like that. Didn't weigh it, just sort of got rid of it, released it. It was just, I was just so shattered. Every time I got back into bed and sort of got comfortable, and 35, 40 minutes goes bang, and then the rod just absolutely hammers off. It's the best night I've had since I've been here. So the warmer it's getting, the better it's getting, and the windier it's getting, the more fish are coming in. So happy days for everyone. All I want now, my number one hit now at the moment is a fantail, and I've seen them out of here, and I've actually landed one from here. I'd love a fantail. They're only like 14, 15 pound on average, but I just want one, just to have caught one. So yeah, hopefully I'm looking for a fantail, and just a bigger carp. I mean, I think I've had a 33, I think, on the video.
just a one-off, and I had a 28, and then I had a 25 or 26, and then all the rest have been 21 down to like, you know, right down to £10. Some of them been right small. Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to hit that upper 30 bracket or even a 40 out of here. It'd be like absolutely out of this world. But I think you have to wade through some to try and get that, and I'm doing the best. They're all on fruit teller soaked tiger nuts, and I'm mixing it up sometimes with the essential IB. Is squirted in some of pots, and I'm using some of that as well. So essential IB mainline and fruit teller is the main smell of the tigers, and they've been soaked for like months and months and months, so like they're really impregnated. And even like leave them out all night, you bring them in, I've catch 4 or 5 fish on them, as we do on tigers, but you can still smell the fruit teller or the essential IB on them. So it's like having little boilies out there really, but it stops the cats from ripping them off, because here cats are rife. If you've got any like little tiny 10 mils or 12 mil pop-ups or snowman or anything like that, it's a good presentation, but absolutely cats just rip them off. They knurl them up with their pads and just smash them. So you got to use tigers really, or any nut would work. Peanuts would work, almond nuts would work. It hasn't got to be tigers, but tigers are the choice at the moment. And yeah, I'm having, basically it's been probably 25 minutes I had a bite, so that's why I've come to you and give you a little bit of an update. But yeah, so I'm going to sign off, and if I get anything decent I'll put it on video, but I'm just wading through and releasing them as quick as possible, because they're all sort of too small for putting on video. I can't put them on video, the video would just be packed solid with upper doubles and stuff, you know, and we don't want that. So don't think I'll just catch big fish, because obviously the video only shows big fish, but no, you know, I'll go through loads and loads and loads of small fish, not intentionally, but we can't pick big fish. Sometimes you can be a bit choosy, it depends how your presentation is and the way you fish and the depths you're in and stuff, but sometimes it's just, they just hang on and that's it. You just got to wait for them, and I only put the bigger ones for you to view. So bear that in mind. I do catch a lot of small fish. You know, I'm doing 8 fish, 9 fish, maybe more, to 1 big fish. So yeah, so I don't think I'll just catch big ones anyway. So I'm going to sign off, and I'm going to get back to you if I get anything substantial for this video. There we go. This is the last morning. Going to pack up in about 2 hours from this beautiful lake. What a end. This one's a scraper 30. It's about £30 2. It's just bouncing. Look at that. That's not bad. And I've got a take on the other rod. It's just dropped back. I'm going to have to check that out. But look at that. Yeah, it's about 6 in the morning. Still on the old tigers. Happy days. Well, all the gear's in the van now. This video has come to a close. Got the boat in there. All the tackle in there, all ready to go for the trip home. Look at that. What a trip. Hey, I think 66 fish to £66 actually, buff, and a couple of 30, I think 32 or 33 common was the biggest common. Loads of small carp and small buffs that I didn't put on the video. I only put the bigger ones to show you, so I don't think I only catched big ones and no small ones. That's not real. I only put the bigger ones on video to show you. So anyway, I'm going to sign off. Hope you enjoyed the video. Again, I absolutely love making these videos, and by you subscribing, which a few of the guys have done recently,
It helps the channel out and keeps me motivated to keep making these videos for your inbox. I'm signing out to the next video.